Hey, welcome back to my video games showcase series. This is part 2 of my spotlight on Sega's ninja hero Joe Musashi in his seemingly never-ending battle against the evil Zed. Enjoy. What about Shinobi 2? Alright lads, alright, calm down, I didn't forget about it, here it is. Now if we learned anything from part 1, it's that direct sequels and Shinobi don't mix. However, it seems that the head of development of Game Gear Shinobi 2 must have been getting some fantastic geisha pussy, because he broke rank and produced an outstanding game that puts all others, including its predecessor, to shame. And speaking of shame, we come to Alex Kidd in Shinobi World on the Master System. I mentioned in my Game Boy vs Game Gear video that when I was younger, me and my friends considered Joe Musashi, not Alex Kidd, to be Sega's flagship character before Sonic. So I truly believe to this day that Sega made this game just to spite me. This one is for die-hard Alex Kidd fans only. Oh wait, there aren't any! It's Revenge of Shinobi, but not as we know it, Errol. I don't know what went wrong here, it's like some sort of sick joke. I actually liked the Game Boy Advance when it first dropped, there's some cracking games on it. This pathetic waste of code, on the other hand, is a stain on Sega's good name that I will never, ever forget. Ah, the sight of a Sega Saturn firing up always cures what ails me. Now then, do you know which gaming company released the world's first 32-bit arcade game in 1990? That's right, Sega. So obviously their 32-bit consoles would be like a well-oiled machine. Sadly, this is Sega we're talking about, so their first steps into the 32-bit home console market resembled a small child with rickets. Hoping lightning would strike twice with the Saturn release, they announced a new Shinobi game, and we rejoiced. Clockwork Knight could get fucked. Known stateside as Shinobi Legions, but over here it was simply called Shinobi. And while decent enough, we all assumed it was a sighter, and a bigger and badder follow-up would appear, and it did. Sadly though, it would be on the PS2, not the Saturn or Dreamcast. You know, the great irony of Sega's demise as a console manufacturer was that it looked like for a time that the winner of the battle between the PS2 and Xbox would ultimately be the one that could court Sega into developing exclusives for them. Wisely though, Sega kept their cards close to their chest and even resisted being bought up by Microsoft to release games on every system. Anyway, Shinobi on PS2 is a classy game, which always reminded me of Strider, which is no bad thing. A sequel would follow in the feminine shape of Kunoichi, aka Nightshade, but I'm not going to talk on that. Instead, I'm ending the video. Yeah, I was gonna play a little Shinobi 3DS, but I've been waiting 2 weeks for my copy to arrive, and I'm starting to lose confidence that it will. Anyway, my name's Gray, this has been my Shinobi Video Games Showcase Part 2. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please share, like and subscribe. The next episode in the Showcase series will probably be future lawman and staple of British comics, Judge Dredd. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye.